Hi, I'm April Davis, and today we're going to talk about how to get a guy to approach you with this one trick. You don't have to put yourself out there by going up to him and talking to him. You don't even have to fear rejection when using this easy technique. So what is it? You've probably seen it, maybe even unconsciously done it once or twice. But after I explain it, you'll wonder why you haven't been pulling this trick out of the bag every time that you feel like you have chemistry with an attractive stranger. It's not magic, but it is mind-bending. Let me start by saying I've used this tip more than once by doing this, and the best way for me to explain it is to paint you a picture. Imagine you're out to lunch with a few of your friends. While waiting for your meal and enjoying the company of your girls, you notice a handsome man across the way. A moment later, you catch him looking at you. Pretty soon, you find yourself in an ocular game of cat and mouse. Who's the cat and who's the mouse has yet to be determined. You two are exchanging glances. You know there's a mutual interest and physical chemistry, and you can tell that he knows it too. But what do? This type of scenario has happened to all of us. It may not have been at a lunch bistro, but in some sort of public setting, and what we usually do is let the clock run out. After all the looks and excitement, no one has made a move. Eventually, one of you runs out of time and must leave. Then you're left with feelings of regret, thinking about what might have been. All it would have taken was one simple gesture, and the whole scenario would have changed. A simple beckoning hand signal, a wave, if you will. Gesturing for him to approach you is a perfectly acceptable thing for a lady to do. And remember, if you're with a group of friends, it may take exactly this one thing to get him to come over. After all, in his eyes, you're sitting in the lion's den. Every single guy getting shot down scene from every movie and TV show that he's ever seen is flashing through his mind when it comes to approaching a woman who's nestled in the protective bubble of a bunch of other women. If you're alone, he will probably come right over. However, if you're out with your pride, he may return with the same gesture, indicating that you should come to him. This little game could go on for a bit, just like when the two of you were playing eye tag. So look for some neutral ground. First and foremost, to him, anywhere is better than the lion's den. And secondly, he'll see it as if you're meeting him halfway. If you're in the restaurant or a similar venue, step away from your friends and go stand at the bar. Then wave him to come over again. He'll feel less intimidated and come over to you. I guarantee it. Think about back in the day when the lady would drop her handkerchief so the man could pick it up for her. You're essentially dropping your handkerchief so he gets the opening and feels comfortable approaching you. Men nowadays are not sure about if they're supposed to approach women or not. They've put themselves out there in the past only to get rudely shot down. It's up to you to give them a little encouragement. So now what? At least now you won't be crying into your pillow about missed romantic opportunities. But what do you say when he comes over? The answer is, don't say much. Play it coy and say something simple like, "Hello, I just wanted to meet you," or "I just felt like saying hi." Not only is this adorably mysterious, it puts the ball and the pressure back in his court. There is no need to sweat bullets about coming up with something interesting to talk about. With a male mind leading the conversation, it will usually lead to exchanging details in short order. I told you it was simple. It's harmless as well. The worst thing that could happen is that he doesn't want to approach you and he continues to try to wave you to him. That will probably never happen if you find some sort of neutral space. But even if it did, is it really such a bad thing? How about you? Do you have any other tips to share on how to get guys to approach you? If so, leave them in the comments below. Remember, you can find the love you've always wanted and receive the love you deserve. You just have to take the first steps now.